It's the latest news from the green room. We stole Danny Gokey's green card. The best way to get through a Monday. Brandon Lake when that city calls. Let's laugh together. Let's cry together. The only way for survival. It all starts here at the Green Room Revival.
Yo, yo. Yo, yo, playa. Ladies and gentlemen, David Leonard.
What am I getting myself into right now?
And we, what's funny is you walked in, but you were already in here and you placed these hats all around.
I sent somebody ahead of time.
Is that like on your rider? Do you like to be around like your hats?
I like to be surrounded by the things that I love.
You know what's funny? Someone told me that you've been posting recently without a hat on, and they led me to believe that I was maybe a little too rough on you. What do you?
I mean, rough is something. I would say, I was like, hey, maybe my identity isn't you. I think you caused me to question my whole existence.
50 times?
More.
100 times?
More.
200 times?
More.
500 times?
Probably.
And so, sometimes you got to shake it up a little bit.
Well, I never gave you an indication that there was a positive or a negative. I just addressed it. That's what I'm in the business in.
But that's the
things.
thing is sometimes you just need somebody to open your eyes a little bit more and maybe see the truth. So we're just adjusting.
How much do these hats go for? Because the people want to know that.
I mean, they vary.
Specific numbers.
I think they vary. I got like 3 different guys that build me, make me hats right now. They're like silently building them in a factory.
Do you think you spend more time working on music or that?
Oh, for sure, music, for sure. Yeah, no, I don't. This hat thing is
I'm not convinced.
It just shows up.
They're cool though. Like, what's your favorite?
They're fun.
There's one with a duck on it.
Yeah, I mean, all these are like a story. This one here was my first one that I got from Daisy May, which is now 3 Horses. He had to swap over his name.
That's sweet.
But this is the first one. Brandon Lake got me this hat, which is...
Shout out, Brandon Lake.
Yeah. Little name dropping right there.
Check this out, yo. All I know is paper, baby. You know what I'm about. Hey, I've been balling crazy.
This was my second one. This was built around a hat that my dad has worn basically my entire life hunting. And he has this pintail duck pin on his hat, and the guy found one of those pins, put it on the hat, and it's kind of based around his hat. So it's there's some nostalgia things in these things. They're not just hats that I wear. There's family stuff. There's a lot of stuff like that. Wow. I did find out this would be fun
I didn't know
for you
these were
too.
family issues I was dealing with.
I mean, we're gonna go in. I did find out my grandfather gave me his grandfather's Stetson that he had.
Wow.
So it kind of goes back. It's a family thing. I found out it was more a family thing. So.
Do you think you would write a song called Stetson or?
I probably should.
Full brim.
Full brim, man.
I think that there's a fan base for it. It's iconic.
I'm in on it. If you want to do it, we could do it together.
What do you think? Do they get any bigger?
I think they do. This one gets better. This is my guy in Austin. This is the Saints Western wear. That's the biggest hat that I got.
It's heavy.
It's heavy. It's heavy. It's solid.
Do you struggle with like homeostasis when you're wearing these things?
Yeah.
Playing the piano, it's like
yeah. I walk slightly to the left every time I wear it. So.
Wow. Well, we're really glad you're here.
Yeah, happy
Welcome
to be here.
Welcome to Green Revival Show.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
We had like a host of questions that like I asked my followers, like a survey.
Yeah.
People were asking questions like David Leonard, first question. These aren't my questions.
Sure. Okay.
How much money is in your bank account?
Mm.
And that's not like,
Are we talking about the offshore accounts or just the ones here in the States?
I'm not even at a tier of knowing you could have multiple accounts. I have a checking account, not even a savings account, just checking.
Yeah.
But, okay, don't want to answer that. All
Not
right.
enough. Let's go ahead and just say that.
Do you have an outside voice?
Mm. No.
This is going good. When is the last time you smiled while playing?
Mm. I try not to show the playful side of stuff while I do music because it's a serious business. So, I don't know. I'd say like 95.
When you get church, like when photographers,
Oh, no, I turned it off.
give you
Yeah.
the-
It was the second I see a
when they
photographer
give you a
walking in.
Dropbox, though, are there any smiling?
No.
No smiling photos.
They make sure and delete those before they ever get to me.
Do you think a female artist could pull off a Kentucky Derby hat?
Okay.
Could you pull off a Kentucky Derby hat?
I'd love to try. I think the Kentucky Derby hats are a lost art.
Yeah, what happened to art?
They're a way to express yourself through the medium of hat gear. Some are overdone, some are slightly more tasteful, but all are a perfect representation
Yeah, I'll have a place.
of the person underneath it.
Do you think that like we could be entering a space where, because the brim hats are kind of
I feel
out.
I feel like they're falling out. That's why I've started showing my bald head more, man.
people's complexion. It's about the complexion. It's not about the boldness.
Yeah.
It's about the what's being communicated. It's not about the hairline.
Yeah.
That's what I've always.
Yeah. That's what they tell most people who are bald.
This is a kind of an easier one we just want to get through. Do you think women should be pastors?
How much time we got?
Well, according to your
Yes.
schedule, it sounded like you had a lot. Yes. Okay.
Yes. That's a simple answer.
Let's elaborate.
I've
now.
learned more from I've learned more biblical truth from women along the way.
Do you ever, there's like, and there's church headship,
Mm-hmm.
right? And this classic, like, the father, the male leadership can father like a father would,
Yeah.
and then the wife can mother like a mother would. But have you ever seen them switch that? Like the father's trying to mother a little too hard. Maybe the mother's trying to father a little too hard.
Yeah, I can see that.
That gets a little scary.
That gets sketchy. Yeah.
Do you ever feel like calling that out? This is a safe place. If you wanted to call
No,
that
this
out.
is not my platform. That is not my hill to die on.
How's the studio going?
Man, that's incredible.
Tell people about it.
A little shift over. Bought an old church in downtown Franklin. Turned it into a studio. Bought it 4 years ago. But
Was
it's
there
been
by chance a church, looking for a building and like that
I mean, I hope not. I've heard multiple people who have been like, "Hey, we were looking at that place," but it was kind of a wild circumstance that even allowed me to even get in the picture
the God thing.
with it. Yeah. For people who believe, I would say it's a God thing.
Yeah, I mean, if there's anyone out there that's not saved, like, keep listening.
Right now,
Yeah. Are you saved?
I have
That
been
was the
saved
question.
multiple times every Sunday.
Well, that's going to be complicated for some listeners, probably.
You remember though, growing up though, and like getting saved every church camp.
It's. When
Did you go to church growing
when you
up?
grow up with your family, teaching you about God,
Yeah.
and you don't have that like testimony experience
Yeah.
in the 70s.
Yeah.
You do struggle with like, what's the code? What's the equation?
Right. Yeah.
When did I get saved?
Yeah.
I remember a time like after VBS, you know, and like understanding that like Jesus died for my sins. And I love how John Cooper says it. He's like, I knew that he was like my boss. And I always thought that was great. So that's kind of like, yeah, like I have, where am I going to run to? That's kind of like, you know, so I think that was an early understanding. And then, yeah, just like walking with God for the rest of the deal.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
We're going in on this.
Yeah. I mean, you know, this is what I say publicly.
Yeah.
Privately, it's a whole other. This is yeah. do you grew up in church?
Yeah. I lived in the parsonage. My dad was
Where'd you grow up?
Arkansas. So,
Parsonage is cool. That's like a.
Yeah, the house connected
Yeah,
to the
that's cool.
church. For people who don't know that out there. But yeah, Dad was the music minister, the youth pastor, and the college pastor. And I lived in the parsonage connected to the same building. But I would go sneak into the church, steal the cookies from the children's department, and then swim in the baptistry whenever they had
Were those cookies for the guests? You know,
Oh, yeah,
when the guests, our church, this is great. Our church would announce, you know, any guests here raise
Yeah,
their
yeah.
hand, and they would say, you know, welcome. We're so glad you're here, and we have for you outside a warm cookie.
That's nice. We did not do that. No, the cookies were definitely in the children's department.
And I went there for 15 years, and I never saw this cookie area.
You never saw it?
I don't know if it was real. I think it was like early on version of like, you know, following them on Instagram or something. I don't know what that was.
All I can think is Otis Spunkmeyer cookies.
That
That would have been amazing.
Back to head coverings. How do you feel about head coverings in the church?
Mm.
Do you think that like Paul's legit? Because you seem to be wanting that.
Yeah, I mean, I practice it, you know. I practice it most Sundays. I walk in with this hat on. And so, I mean, I think to each their own.
Yeah, agreed.
Whatever you feel like the Lord is leading you to.
Literally, that's my theology.
Yeah, yeah.
Whatever floats your boat.
Yeah.
Come as you are.
Yeah.
Are you going to argue with that?
Yeah, no.
David Letter's not going to argue with
No.
that. Years ago, I ran into you in Franklin, probably early on at knowing you, and you looked like this.
Mm-hmm.
And it led me to ask, how are you doing? I think I said something like, how's church going? And I think you said, I'm just figuring it out. So now about 8 years later, how's that going?
I'm still figuring it out, man.
You know, I really wrote, I'm still figuring it out.
Yeah.
I knew you were going to say that.
I church is a complicated thing. Not from the sense of do I believe it? I believe in the establishment. I believe in what it means to be in community with other believers and the good that can come from it. I think when you throw in people, it gets complicated.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's where
As most
that's
things.
where the jokes come in. That's where the, like, for me,
Yeah.
that's where memes come in.
Yeah.
It's like people are involved. So like when you laugh and want to uplift in the church,
Yeah.
or sing, like, you're not writing a song for nobody.
No.
You're writing music for people that are going to be coming into church or a show,
Yeah.
or listening to a record. Like, so it's like with that, with your lyrics, you're bringing in heartache and pain and ways that God's going to make things right.
Yeah.
So, like, why do we have this thing that's like, when we need like when we go to listen to music, we're not also looking for like a perfect song necessarily. We're looking for something that like touches the imperfections.
Yeah, we're looking for something real.
So I think we've gotten a lot of that over the years, that the perfection thing is not meeting our needs, and we're struggling with
Oh, yeah.
going.
Well, because
I mean, you are. I'm not struggling.
it is hard to show up, and I think if there, and I know that there are places that are like this, but I think it's few and in between these days. But I think where the emphasis was more on the imperfection of the thing the allowing people to be people,
Yeah.
the allowing moments to be moments, and not having to fit
Yeah.
in a schedule of something. I get it. There's a bunch of people coming, and you got to get people in and out of this parking
That's
lot
the thing.
really quickly.
That's the thing.
I get it, but I mean, then let's change the way we do it. Let's
Yeah.
have church Monday,
Yeah.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday,
Yeah.
and offer a space for people to be able to come and engage and take your time. And I mean, I don't know. I just think that we got to think differently. Instead of just trying to do the same thing that we've been doing and the same thing that everybody's doing. It's the
Yeah.
same thing on social media. We're having the same problem there.
Yeah.
Like I'm scrolling through here and I'm seeing the same thing on every single person's page.
Not too long ago, you, and that's the reel that you made, or like we want to start a conversation, was like, not because you haven't sung in stairwells.
No, dude, I do it all day long.
Or bathrooms. Or
Well,
dress
that was the
rooms.
problem. I was like, once I said it, I was like, well, crap. Like, what am I going to do now? If I'm trying to get music out there, how am I going to present it in a way that's differently?
Did someone just like stop you? Like, hey, we're not doing the stairwell video today.
No.
It's not.
I mean, that's just me. The rest of my team's like, hey, man, you got to get in
You
that
gotta do it.
stairwell. You
You
got to
gotta do
sing
it.
some songs. But
Stairwell music.
stairwell music. We should have bought the domain already.
We have a song out by the time this comes out.
Yeah. Find it now, right
Yeah,
now on
Stairwell-
Spotify Music.
Stairwell music featuring David Leonard will drop next Friday.
If you comment 50,000 times, we will drop that. We
Yeah.
will drop it right now.
It's already made, and was he playing keys and you left him out there on the show?
He wasn't
or
supposed to be in here. That's my car driver.
was he drinking?
I cannot confirm or deny.
So-
Anyway, back to that. Hold on, back to that thing. Because there does have
Even
to be a
if
way.
one is saved, okay.
He heard the call from outside. He felt the call. Amen, brother.
Pastor, we're so grateful for you to show up.
Thank you for your presence.
Yeah.
Where was I? On back to the church thing.
Yeah.
I think I have also come to realize that that things happen in seasons. And
Yep.
I think for instance, the Journey days when I was at Journey for 11 years,
That's right.
that's where all the All Sons and Daughters songs came out of. That's like all that stuff was written for that community that time. And it was like probably one of the most impactful
That was beautiful.
seasons of my life. It was just like things that I grew up in the church. I had seen church done really well. My dad is like, he is very different. He does not play by the same rules that everybody else does. He does
like it.
He does his own thing, and so I got to see religion differently. But this experience, those 11 years, was something that was like so special to me. That ended, and it was like clearly it was like, okay, this is different. This is a different season. We were all walking through a lot of different things. That stopped, and so even moving forward, it's like, how do I have that again? And it's like, well, you probably are never gonna have that again, and you got to look for new things, and you got to find what is connecting you and what God is speaking to you in this season, in this moment. And I think that's the hard thing, is because we romanticize what we've had instead of looking for what's ahead and what the future is and what the good is that we have in our life right now.
Totally.
Yeah.
Well, you didn't really. That was great.
Yeah.
That was powerful.
I didn't know we were going to get in on serious stuff,
Oh,
but
there's a lot more planned for. We have the weighted blanket, the anxiety blanket out there. We're going to throw it on you in a
Fair.
second. You kind of didn't really answer a lot of these questions. How the people would have loved, and because of that, there's some consequences.
great.
But we still wanted to make sure that you felt like at home, and so we wanted to brew you coffee. The problem is we have some K-Cups for you, and These are voted the worst K-Cups online.
Okay.
So we just want, if you don't mind just picking one and something you'd like to enjoy.
Let's do that.
Donut Shop Twix.
Yeah, let's see. Let's see what that's about.
Let's see.
Is this like toilet water in the Keurig too?
No, this is filtered water.
Okay.
We do it right in the
All
green
right.
room.
All right.
It's just the budget's a little different. And I'm going to have some too because it's just
Might as well.
carry each other's burdens. This smells, every time this brews, it smells a lot better than it's going to taste. Let me tell you that right
Twix
now.
flavored K-Cup.
Yeah, people have been asking, like, which came first?
Mm.
Like, who approached who?
The Twix or the K-Cup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My theory is coffee's been around long, like, Twix has been around longer than a Keurig.
Yeah.
Doesn't that sound nice?
That's nice. I hope it's frothy.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. That's for you. Might be a little hot. Scooch that by
I'll wait there for
by
a
the
second.
cigarettes.
Yeah. Throw it down there.
And if you needed a smoke break at any point,
Yeah. I'll let you know.
yeah, you just let me know.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'll go with. I didn't do. Let me do Twix
Yeah.
from my brother. Did you have any questions for me or anything like that?
No.
Sweet. Well, a lot of people. Would you say a lot of people think you do laugh?
Yeah, I think there was a lot of years where no one thought that I smiled or did anything. I just was serious all the time. But that was the All Sons and Daughters thing. It was like
That was the branding?
serious music. I think so.
How do you feel about the first song in the worship set being "Happy," and then
I've always been against that.
what's your thoughts on this?
I just think that's silly.
Should it be sad first, or what do you
No,
mean?
I think it should
Okay.
just be
It should just be
whatever.
Do you think that there's a church today in America that has done 2 happy songs in a row?
Yes.
Where?
Somewhere in the backwoods of Arkansas.
Not youth, not Hillsong Young and Free somewhere.
No. I'm talking about like Oh Happy Day and like
Back to back.
I Got a River of Life flowing out of me.
Who's
kinda
doing
thing.
it back to back? That's where I'm trying to go.
The First Pentecostal Apostolic Missionary
I'm
Baptist
talking about
Church.
Christians.
Cheers.
Hey,
Cheers, bro.
cheers. Donut Shop Twix. It's got to be hot. Mine's a little hot. Well, tell
All
us
right.
how that is.
That ain't bad. It's a little buttery. It's kind of nice though.
That's
I
nice.
kind of like it.
Well, we're hoping to get.
You get a
We're
sponsorship?
gonna get sponsored by Twix.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
We got a little. Here we go. Now you've seen this before because you're a worship leader,
Mhm.
but we just thought if you wanted to
Find a
give a
new
little spin,
phrase to put in a
hold
song.
up to the camera. Hold up to the camera.
Okay. Which camera am I holding it towards?
Yeah,
This
you
one
do
here?
yours.
All right.
And we just wanted to do something prophetic real quick. What you got?
Tides
Tide.
are changing, baby.
Tide. Now, you don't have to write that song right now, but
I'll write it later.
it's your word for the year now. We're about a few months in, and your word
I'll hold
your
on to
word
that.
just changed.
I'll hold on to that word.
Do you remember what your word was of the year in January?
No, I don't normally do that.
Not a word of faith kind.
Should I?
Well, it looks like God's already decided that for you. It's been coming.
I actually like it. Did you get a word?
No. Let's see. Oh, I got a word. Let me rephrase that. Yes, but
Yeah.
let's see.
Still left for debate.
Question mark. That is fitting. Yeah.
I like that.
Maybe I'll get another word soon.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Are you a prophetic word kind of guy?
I think I kind of like jokingly say that the memes are like it's like a word. It's a word of faith, kind like a what do you call it? Like word of knowledge. Yeah. I kind of maybe if I'm being serious about a gifting, it might be like a little bit of like a little prophetic, like a little bit like seeing a little bit
Yeah.
into maybe what people are thinking or hearts are thinking.
Yeah.
I think that maybe that is becoming a little evident.
Yeah.
But that's,
I can see that.
But that's just like, toot my own horn, I suppose.
I like that.
Do you believe in therapy, or is
I've done a lot of therapy. Yeah.
what do you
I believe
what do you tell to people like Christian therapy? What do you kind of say versus counsel? If someone were to come to you and be like, I need therapy, and not talking about this, so more serious, not talking about like mental, I'm not talking about like a prescription,
Yeah.
but talking about like in the church. Do you feel like, are you sad that things have kind of gotten, gray area in this? Because like, what do you think? Like, people need help.
Well, I mean, I remember when I went to go to therapy and I told my mom I was going to therapy, and she's like, "Why are you going to therapy? You're not crazy." I was like, that was kind of like the mentality of that generation.
Yep.
Is you only went to therapy because you're crazy, kind of thing. And I don't know. I'm a believer, and I didn't. My therapist was not it wasn't a Christian therapy thing, but I learned more about God in that session. We did. Have you done like EMDR or any of that kind of stuff?
I don't know what that is.
So it's like kind of crazy. I don't even know what it is, but it's like it allows you to
electromagnetic something.
Yeah, it's like magnetic. Whatever does these pulse
Like-
things, allows you to open up memories in your brain, kind of thing.
Just like Minority Report or something like
Yeah, probably.
that? Tom Cruise?
Yeah, yeah,
Your therapist is Tom Cruise.
yeah.
There is a Scientology.
No, hold on, no.
You said it. There is a Scientology place in Nashville.
Really? Oh yeah, it's like
Don't
down,
act like
it's
you don't know
downtown.
where it is.
It's downtown.
yeah,
I think it's downtown.
you know
I've
the
passed
road.
by that building a bunch.
Yeah, well,
Anyway, take
Okay,
the
Minority
EMDR
Report.
thing off, whatever. But went to
no,
therapy.
people look it up. No,
Yeah,
let's
look
get
it
into
up.
this.
It's crazy. But they were like, I was struggling with anxiety and
Yeah.
all kinds of things about all kinds of stuff.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I had learned in that she was helping me tie it back together, that my perception of God was greatly dictated by my own perception of my father, which
Yeah.
my father he's an amazing man, and this is the way I saw God as well. He's good, but he's always got other things bigger to handle.
Yeah.
Pastor's kid, dad's always going and helping everybody else.
That's real.
Family's always kind of the last priority. That's what I created. I also learned that kids are the best recorders but the worst interpreters. So the things that I remember,
Right.
so doing this EMDR thing, she was like, go back to a time where you were scared, because I had come up with this thing that my dad was never there, all this kind of stuff. And she was like, think about a time you're scared. And I went back to Little League baseball trials. I was always younger. Like I had just turned 5 when I started kindergarten. I graduated when I was 17. Like I was always the youngest, kind of under.
Mhm.
And so when I went to try out, I was like, "What?" She was like, "What happened?" I was like, "Well, I was crying in the parking lot. My dad came. He consoled me, like talked me into it, gave me the courage to go to it." She was like, "Well, hold on a second. I thought your dad was never there." I was like, "Well, I guess he was at that one." She's like, "Well, think about another one." And every one I thought of, he was at every single one of them. And it was like,
Wow.
it just opened my brain up. The more I looked back and the more I saw that the hand of God had been upon me in every kind of area of my life, when I had thought that God's not even in this. Like, well, what am I thinking? You know? So I don't know. I am a firm believer in things that allow your mind to think differently than how you think. It allows you to open up things that you could not get there on your own. And I'm a believer in it.
Psychedelics.
Yes.
The Green Room Revival Show is brought to you by TPR, the leading live events company in the galaxy, which is a pretty big place. Bigger than David Leonard's Brim Hat collection. I'm talking Elevation Worship, Brandon Lake, Ann Wilson, Dude Perfect, CC Wines, Forrest Frank, and Blippy. Blippy. See, now you're listening. TPR works on every aspect of live events. Booking, marketing, ticketing, production, venues, large-scale international tours, and annual festival events. Rumor has it they put together Woodstock back in 1969, where Bill Gaither received the gift of tongues. It's just a rumor, but miracles happen. Don't put God in a box. TPR produces and promotes world-class events with messages of faith, hope, and love, which is in the Bible. But isn't that actually awesome? Green Room Revival is proud to partner with TPR because we love entertainment and we love God. It's that simple. It's going to be a great summer. We got some tours coming up with TPR, Ninja Kids live on stage, the Dude Perfect Hero Tour, Chris Tomlin, Worship Under the Stars, the Sound of Heaven Tour with Danny Goki, Phil Wickham and Brandon Lake on Summer Nights Worship. We got CeCe Winans, More Than This, live in concert, Ann Wilson live in concert for all you in Rapid City, South Dakota. Goodbye Yesterday Tour, Elevation Rhythm, guys, they're all on here. And also, if you're watching or listening and you're a church, you got a facility, you want to host an event, send TPR a message on their website or at info@tprlive.co. That's info@tprlive.co. Tell them Green Room Revival sent you. Thinking of Atlanta, like, you've been there much?
Yeah.
Have you, there's so many sites there. The Olympics were there, the aquarium,
The
Coca-Cola Museum.
Yeah.
Have you ever played at, so you play bigger than like 50 people rooms, that kind of thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once.
Yeah, well, okay, so the one time you did you ever play the Tabernacle?
I did.
Oh, tell us about the
I
Tabernacle.
love the Tabernacle.
Let's.
I mean, it's great.
Yeah.
So I played it with Crowder, which was fun. We were on tour
That's
with Crowder. Also, another fun
Shout out
Tabernacle story came in back in the day. I was playing with Need to Breathe. We were on the road. We took a day off in Atlanta. U2 was playing the next day.
Wow.
They were on the 360 tour. So we get there the night before. We're hanging out downtown. We had dinner. We walk past the Tabernacle, and we can hear like this music exploding out of the Tabernacle. And come to find out, Muse was opening up for U2, and they had rented the Tabernacle to rehearse. I heard about this.
I was in kindergarten when this was happening.
No.
Yeah, no.
Muse rented it out to rehearse, and so we stood outside of the Tabernacle and listened to them rehearse.
That's sick.
It was awesome.
You know, I think kind of people forgot about Muse.
Dude, you can't sleep on it.
What I heard back then was that Muse opened for U2, and they played 4 songs. Like, I think it was something like that.
I don't even remember how many they played, but it was amazing. I just remember thinking,
because, you know, U2 kind of like just envelops the situation. They don't need an opener.
Yeah.
But like, let's bring Muse, who's like also a gigantic.
For sure.
And they get like 4 songs.
Yeah.
But I'm sure they were all the epic.
It was the best 4 songs you ever heard. Yeah.
But you got to hear them rehearse.
We did.
That's pretty
cool.
cool.
It was cool.
Dang. So.
Have you been to the Tabernacle?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Tabernacle's amazing. Little hot take is, I think it's like with the Ryman. I wish that was happening at the Ryman.
Yeah.
There's a lot of history at the Ryman, but I feel like the Ryman's been sanitized.
Yeah. Tabernacle's a little unhinged.
The Tabernacle has like the big organ behind it.
Yeah.
It's a little gritty.
Yeah.
It's right there, you know, in the city. It just has like being like a real and raw artist, it's like that place that you want to play.
Yeah.
It's like that place that you want to go to a good show. I seen Sufjan there.
Oh, dude. It's amazing.
Owl City. He played there.
Yeah. Him and the computer or what?
Him and you know who was drumming was I think it was Casey. Casey. You know that guy?
Casey Kasem?
No, not that guy. Casey
Casey.
You know, Casey, if you're out there. But yeah, he was drumming. But yeah, Owl City. That's a really good topic. I think Owl City's goated.
Dude, I mean, the guy's a genius.
He's like,
what's his name?
Adam.
Okay.
He is one of the topics I love to cover is the people who are like, you know what you're getting.
Yeah.
And everyone knew he was a Christian.
Mm.
And I remember back then, when iTunes had, everything was like 99 cents.
Yeah.
And then they had a single of the week. if you remember iTunes, they did like, and I mean this goes back to like Maroon 5,
For
this,
sure,
this
yeah.
Love or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
There was like a free single of the week,
Yeah.
and they had a top 10, and it was like a big thing. It was kind of like in conjunction with TRL,
Yeah.
probably similar.
Yeah.
And Owl City had Fireflies as a free single of the week,
It's amazing.
and that probably was like a big deal.
Yeah.
And I remember listening back then. You know, I didn't know about Passion Pit or someone yet, but I was like, this is great. But back then, he was a Christian artist.
Yeah.
Like, people knew he was a Christian, but he was like totally mainstream.
He was the Forrest Frank of our time.
He was fully mainstream. Like, he was more mainstream than Forrest, I think.
For sure.
You know,
Forrest a little bit more deliberate with his lyrics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know, because Owl City is one of those artists who has a fan base that like draws pictures of them in their notebooks, and they have stickers and stuff. He's kind of like a superhero,
Yep.
like a Toby Mac.
Yeah.
You know, he's kind of like that. And because I got stickers of Toby Mac back there, and and there's no mustaches on them. And I was just it was profound to me. This guy is, maybe it's because the vehicle of his music being like electronic, so it kind of skipped over Christian music a little bit.
Yep.
But like, he had no flack for being Christian.
Yeah.
I mean, I really tried to. He had flack for the way the music sounded.
Yeah.
He had flack, so it was like candy pop.
Yeah.
But he did not have flack for being a Christian, and I thought that was so inspiring that God kind of just like took this guy, hardworking dude,
Yeah.
produces everything, and it was like, there's a mainstream artist that's like not getting flack for being a Christian. It was wild to me.
I think if you're a Christian in mainstream and you actually believe what you're talking about, I don't think anybody's going to give you a hard time about it. Like,
yeah,
because they don't care. Like, I think people out there are just looking for people who actually believe what they talk about.
yeah.
We probably give ourselves harder times in here in this box than they do out there.
Yeah, it's like you coming from a proving ground.
Yeah.
Like proving that you do music
Yeah.
because you're a Christian, rather
For
than
sure.
like I don't need to prove it. I'm making music. Here's
Yeah.
the proof. Like there's kind of a stigma of like, because I'm a Christian, I have to prove to you that this is music.
Yeah.
And
Well, I mean, even country music. I think about country music all the time. It's like, you know, of course you're at the bar on Friday night. Of course you're at church on Sunday morning. It's like there's more grace in it.
Yeah. Well, a friend told me years ago that country music is just pop with the twang. And so I feel like Christian music trying to go country is kind of like, it's starting to find its way.
Yeah.
Like, do you think the brim hat will be like a cowboy hat?
I mean, I've already got them.
You got cowboy hats?
Yeah, I didn't want to bring them today
Did
because
Brandon give you a cowboy hat too?
No, man, let me be the first to say, I got Brandon connected to the cowboy hat guy.
The cowboy hat guy? Who's that? Because there's a Spotify guy. Who's the cowboy hat guy?
I can't
And
tell
which one would you rather have
I
on your
can't tell you.
side?
The Spotify guy for sure.
Yeah, everyone knows Lord Spot. I've been calling him Lord Spotify for a long time. I think, you know, there's been some probably past staff changes,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
because they're not putting my record on there.
I think, yeah.
Which, have you heard the record yet?
Mm-mm.
Yep.
Did you send it to me?
No, I sent it to the world. it's I'll send it to you.
Send it to me.
Yeah, we might play it as some of the bumper music
Okay.
here. But yeah, no, from earlier, we probably really will do, I'll do a Stetson, and I'll just feature you. I'm not going to tell you.
Okay.
It'll be featuring David Leonard.
Perfect.
And I'll pump that.
Yeah, that's perfect.
And I'll try to get more than 50 people to show up to the show.
Yeah.
Let's see. When you think of the piano, that means a lot to you.
Mm-hmm.
Are you someone who can walk up to the piano and just like, I'm just going to play? Or does this come in seasons? Like, the piano is such a special instrument.
Yeah.
And someone who plays it, writes on it, maybe a different way to answer is when you write, something different comes out when you're writing on piano than on guitar.
100%. Yeah. Different songs.
Talk to me about some of that, like some experiences of sitting down at the piano with nothing.
Yeah.
And kind of, do you ever have where like something is going to be written? It's not yet, but like you almost know, like you're driven. You almost like God's telling you, you're just go to the piano, kind of thing.
I don't know if I've consciously thought it, but I mean, yeah. While I'm there and something starts to come out, I'm like, yeah, this is the thing. But yeah, I write completely differently, and yeah, every time I see a piano, I'm probably gonna sit down at it and play something. Probably "Desperado" by the Eagles.
There's chords to that song.
Usually.
I know that. What kind of
It's
chords?
the walk down. That's usually what I end up playing first.
I've only because I can't say I've heard the song other than someone saying "Desperado."
Yeah.
That's all I know.
Yeah.
Is there more to that song?
Well, that's the beauty of it. You learn, you know the lyrics, and you don't know the music. So
What do you
that
think?
means the song.
What's a
is good.
song you've written? That's that. I don't know any David Leonard songs, but I know, what?
Grady Lord.
Yeah, probably
Wait,
that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
probably.
that's a good one.
Yeah,
It seems to be working.
it worked out.
I got you here. Like, who wrote it?
Me, Leslie Jordan.
Yeah.
Jason Ingram.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did it start?
Dude, I can't even remember. Like, I cannot tell you what that day was even like.
And it's
because I
not-
legit
it's not
left
because
that day.
of psychedelics.
No.
You can't remember. It's not because.
I mean,
of,
it was over. It came out in 2013, so over 12 years ago.
Yeah.
13 years ago, we wrote that song. And when we wrote it, it was like one of those, it was just another song. It's like, yeah, probably never sing this again.
Yeah.
First verse was the same as the second. It was like,
Yeah, it's not that good.
it's like, I don't know if this is it. But I'm never the guy, some people write a song and they're
Did
like,
it happen on piano?
this is a
That's
hit.
what I want. Like, where kind of.
No, I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, probably sitting at a piano for sure.
It
We
wasn't
were-
like
we were
AI,
at the
it wasn't
factory.
AI or something like that.
Nah, man.
Okay, just checking.
We were at the factory though. We were writing in the back of the factory, Building 8.
I was at the coffee shop there,
Yeah,
and what is it like? Say a word, get a third.
yeah, that's what they said. You were there in 2012.
I was feeding you guys lyrics.
There wasn't no coffee shop there in 2012. You would have been eating at the hot dog shop.
I was at the hot dog
The
shop.
factory in
That's-
2012 was pretty sad.
That was it.
It was pretty sad.
That's
It is not the same as it is now.
So you're saying like revival's coming to Franklin?
I say it is here. It is upon us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's we'll see.
It's good to know.
It is, yeah, I think, how can it not? That would be one thing. There's a lot of people around here. But I think that for revival, people need to be praying, getting on their knees praying. There needs to be some prostrate happening.
Yeah.
It's kind of like not bigger songs, but like bigger need, right? I mean,
Heart stuff.
it's hard to do that when you're in this industry that maybe it's in a town. When I say industry, it's kind of like the town atmosphere of this city is like pushing for something, and it's like writing a song that's going to fit into a box for like a radio station, right? Or a church, like the congregation.
Yeah.
It's like the equation for writing music and church stuff is taking you somewhere, and that's pretty lauded, and it's pretty praised for the vibe of like bringing a revival.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of what we all love music, but I think it's kind of like getting away from like what I said, the prayer. All revivals we know start with prayer.
Yeah.
You could or think about like Jonah and Nineveh. Like, what does it take for our city which has amazing people, all of the fertile ground,
Yeah.
to like from the top to the bottom to the mayor, Like, you think God's doing something? I feel like a lot of good people moved around here. A lot of people are here in Music City.
Yep.
A lot of churches.
Yeah.
I'm not knocking anything.
No,
I'm saying
for sure.
there's so much in place that I feel like, what do we need? Do we need more?
The ingredients
humility?
are here.
Well,
The ingredients are here.
we just thought,
Just when I thought that this show was getting more serious, this is the problem. I came in here, I'm like, am I gonna be guarded? Am I gonna be serious? Am I gonna joke the whole time? You got me into a heart spot. I was literally in a heart spot. And just like being in church on Sunday morning, you get into a heart spot and then somebody turns the fog machine up
there
to
were so
12.
many hard spots on this episode. What you got? What do you got?
I don't know. What was I going to say? I have no idea. First off, it's amazing that you just have all this stuff at your fingertips. Like, I feel like if you've been setting this up since like 3 a.m. last night.
I've been setting this up since 3 years ago.
You're like, this is going to happen one day.
In 3 years, I'm going to get David Lennon in a hard spot and rip him.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think you've made a beautiful point and saying that we do have all the ingredients for something extremely special to happen. I have no idea what it takes for that to happen. I think it takes a lot of people who are willing to go, Lord, what do you got for us? Even if it looks different than what we interpret and what we know to create. Because I think all of us kind of get in the same cycle of you do the things that you know.
Yeah.
And
well, you're thinking about security.
yeah,
You're thinking about
we got families, we got all this stuff. It makes sense, and I mean, there's no judgment there, but I think it is going to take some people that have gone, hey, I'm going to break the mold of this. I'm going to do something different, and that'll create real change, and they'll create new moments that'll spark revival. Because I think revival comes out of seeing something new. I think seeing the things that you've never seen before. And I think that's the thing that we long for.
Yeah. I think hunger.
Yeah.
Hunger and thirst.
Yeah.
Need.
Yeah.
And I kind of think as well, because it's like, God also uses the foolishness of God shames the wise, right, of this world. And I think that it kind of reminds me of the availability and willingness. And it makes me think of the boy with the loaves and fish. Mm-hmm. And you could imagine like the sea of people, 5,000 plus, being the fertile ground of a revival.
Yeah.
And they're hungry and thirsty. And what do they need? They need a foolish situation to take place.
Yeah.
And a willingness of it, like a child.
Yeah.
And you need the Savior there too.
Yeah.
So like all that needs to be put together. And right? I mean,
it's the truth, yeah.
It's like I think we're in agreement. I think that in this town of like I said, industry, but also it's not just this town, it's a greater talk about the church culture and music culture, is like there is a lot of protection, and I think that there needs to be some there just needs like the hands just need to be open a little bit, because I think that's maybe what we're struggling with.
Yeah.
Is we have a lot of content. We're at a place where we have probably content that you're putting out that that people are too busy with the we could say deconstruction, whatever it is, to even enjoy your heart and motive behind it. Mm-hmm. Like we might be, another way to say it, we might be kind of in the middle of revival and don't see it. Like angels around us kind of thing. Like it's more that, you go to a foreign country and that's where you see a lot of things happen, a lot of spiritual things take place, because the need is way up high, the desperation is way up high.
Yep.
And so the eyes are like looking for an answer. And like here and in this culture, we have all these answers.
Oh, and we're too guarded by all this stuff too, because we've been hurt by a million different things.
Yeah. Yeah. What was like the most hurt you've ever been?
How much time we got?
Well, your willingness to even think about that answer, I applaud you for that because we got a couple hours. Let's see here. When you came in and to the set and hugged me earlier, I smelled you, and so I thought we'd go through some TJ Maxx colognes, and
my favorite.
at your next meet and greet,
Yeah.
we want the people to smell you.
Let's go.
This is called Copacabana.
This is like, you have no idea, but this is seriously like my favorite thing in the world to do. I go to Dillard's all the time. Okay. I can smell that.
Oh, sorry, that might affect your smells.
It ain't much different.
You know what that smells like?
What do you think it smells like?
I think it smells like Brute.
Yeah, Brute Irish Spring.
Yeah, Irish Spring.
Yeah.
You could bathe in that stuff.
Yeah.
All right. Do you smoke cigars?
I stay away from it.
Okay.
Singer thing,
Was that like a lawyer answer, like management
No, it's
answer?
legit.
You stay away from.
Yeah, I don't think there's a problem in it. I have a lot of friends smoke a lot of cigars, but it just never was my thing,
When Jesus went to South America, he rolled cigars.
Did he?
I don't know. That's what the Mormons say. I don't know. We'll see.
I do love the bottle, though.
Yeah.
This is from TJ Maxx?
This is from online. Online TJ Maxx. Yeah, this one is called Cuba Gold.
You know that reminds me of? That reminds me of spray on deodorant in 7th grade. In the locker room. That's what it smells like. That would have been.
It does smell like that.
It's like I can even tell you the bottle. It's like Right Guard spray on deodorant or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah.
Cuba Gold.
Is that Benjamin Franklin?
Yeah, which is kind of odd. What are they telling us that we don't know about Benjamin Franklin and Cuba?
Yeah, Benjamin Franklin went to Cuba, which brings up some conspiracy theories that we were going to get into. But this
Okay.
one's called
Okay.
Anchored Eau de Toilette.
Dude, all right. This has got some like hold on.
Now these are all the ones Danny Goki rejected. By the way,
Really?
no.
I don't know. That one's giving me something. It has it's reminiscent of something. Damn. Do you ever have Michael Jordan cologne?
No,
Do you remember that?
just Michael Jordan. I don't remember the cologne.
Michael
though.
Jordan has his own cologne. I think he still does. I think you can find it at TJ Maxx, actually. But
I'll have to look.
That's
'Cause
kind of
I've seen,
reminiscent.
like, Ariana Grande.
I rocked Michael Jordan's cologne when I was in 7th grade, for
Was
sure.
it smell like sneakers, or what was the
No, it was nice.
rubber?
Yeah.
Like a basketball court?
Yeah.
Like a basketball?
Like wood.
Let's see here.
That's not bad. It's not right, though.
Okay, this one's the final challenge.
Okay.
It's called Ode to Space. It's called Ode to Space. Yeah. We knew this would happen. What are they thinking?
Dude, that's straight baby diaper.
So
That is a baby diaper.
my thought
Is that real?
smells what it smells like is back lounge is what it smells like. It is real.
That is straight up when you have
Smells like back lounge.
when you have
Sounds like the
the
merch guy
baby
counting money in the
diaper
back lounge.
disposal. Was it the diaper genie? That smells straight up like diaper genie.
See, you're a dad. Your baby diaper is my back lounge because
That's
I don't
awful.
have context. Yeah, so I guess it's really bad. I guess it's metallic, like singeing hot wires.
Yeah, that's bad.
Well, this is what the astronauts have to go through in space, so I don't think you should be talking down on this, but yeah, it's a real miss. So it's kind of addicting. You know, you should spray this on someone before they meet, someone special.
Yeah.
You can tell how much risk someone has if they're talking to a woman wearing this.
Yeah.
Do you want to try it?
Nope.
Your wife like that one?
No.
Yeah. Let's see here. You brought up conspiracy theories earlier. And do you think these were questions people asked, not my ideas?
Yeah.
Do you think we landed on the moon?
I think we did.
Are you up late at night and you're like,
Nah, I'm not that guy. I think we landed on the moon. I gotta believe we did.
you gotta believe we did.
Yeah.
This is on faith.
Yeah.
Moon landing was in 1969,
Yeah.
before your time.
Yeah.
I gotta believe.
I gotta believe.
You want to believe.
I want to believe.
Kids back then, when they walked outside and they knew it was happening on TV and they looked, they're like, we can see it.
Yeah.
They,
I can see the
and this
flag.
kind of like fusion happened.
Yeah.
It happened.
Yeah.
Have you heard about China working on the other side of the moon, drilling and like drilling for some sort of rock, some sort of quartz or something?
No.
Something's happening on the other side of the moon. Okay, and I never listened to Pink Floyd,
But
that's the dark side of the moon. Is that
what it's about?
Skinner?
Yeah, no, that's Pink Floyd.
I mean, China was around back then. I don't know. You tell me.
So China's got one side of the moon, we get the other?
That's what I'm hearing.
This is the first time in my 42 years I've ever heard that.
Yeah, China's supposed to be drilling on the other side of the moon, so everyone,
Are they trying to
know
drill?
that.
Are they trying to drill to the other side, like we used to dig holes trying to get to China?
We're trying to exactly. I'm trying to get to China right now, and they're over there going the other way. Like the U.S. is over here, guys.
Yeah.
We need to go to the moon.
Just
to do
come
that.
over here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so wild. I think the moon is the size of this. I think it's the size of Texas. Is that? I think it's something like that.
I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know if it's like surface area or whatever, or if a globe version of Texas, which would be wild. But yeah, apparently. So if they're there, if we went to the moon and then there's the whole like, there's a lot of people that conspiracy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what to believe exactly on that. I do look at like, technology we have now and technology back then, but we also, so that's, you think like, yeah, there's no way they're radio transmitting and people watching this on TV.
For sure.
That's like a no way. But also we did go from 1900 whatever, Ford car to rockets
Right.
in about 60 years.
Yeah.
So it does seem like something could have happened.
Yeah.
So you have no comment on this?
No, I'm with you. I feel the same way.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it is crazy to go. They were hardened. It was hard enough to get an antenna on your TV to play the local news channel, but we were getting a transmission from space.
Yeah, like Apollo 13.
Yeah, that's hard. That's hard, but I still want to believe that they did it.
Yeah, I'm with you. I want to believe they did. I don't believe Atlantis is down there.
Yeah.
Go swimming.
Yeah.
It might be in the Harpeth.
What about the Titanic?
Well, side note, personally, I haven't even seen the movie or Avatar.
Yeah.
So I feel like I'm somewhere else right now. But Titanic, Leonardo DiCaprio, the girl.
Yeah.
Was that real? You're asking the iceberg thing? Do I even believe in icebergs? Like,
I heard something the other day. My kid told me about this the other day, that the Titanic that sank was not really the real Titanic. That they like repainted it, and it was like an old ship they were trying to get rid of. The real Titanic did make it, but this was like the fake one that they were trying to bust it up.
Dang. So like, do you think that there was some people on there that like, were needing to be taken out, that kind of thing?
I don't know. This is coming from my 13-year-old. I'm like, what are you telling me?
Mm.
I don't know. I never heard that before though.
Yeah, I think that it's we're in that age now where everything
Yeah, everything's
didn't
up for
happen.
debate.
Yeah, everything
Yeah.
did or didn't happen.
Yeah,
Like you don't remember when I was there at the factory writing that song with y'all,
right. Yeah.
and your 13-year-olds are like, yeah, he never did it. Like,
Right,
okay,
yeah.
just take your word for
Yeah.
it. But like,
Yeah.
it's just sad how things like that happen. Have you or anyone you know been subject to a trailer mess of exploded merch? Dirty shirts kicked around, cheap boxes falling apart, and your merch girl in the corner crying. Well, with Culture Apparel, those days are over. Culture Apparel is a quality merch and apparel service that leaves your merch girl giddy and your customers even giddier. No more miscounts. These hats literally count themselves. No more wrinkly shirts leaving a sore eye for your customers because these shirts fold themselves in dozens right back to place. We use Culture Apparel for the Green Room Revival merch, and let me tell you, all I need is a slice of raw cheddar and a Culture t-shirt, and my testosterone levels touch the sky. Or if you're a girl, same thing for estrogen levels. Either way, we're both going up. Culture Apparel is a seriously vibrant company doing amazing things: designs, printing, embroidery, shipping, delivery. Their latest client is actually God for this heaven thing he's working on. We love Culture Apparel. We use Culture Apparel. Truly a shift in our atmosphere. In fact, I got an instant six-pack when I tried this shirt on, and all my hinge matches started getting back to me. Check out Culture Apparel, whether for your church, band, organization, men's softball team, or pickleball dynasty. Tell them Green Room Revival sent you. We covered a lot of ground
Yeah.
today.
Yeah.
Yeah, and how much compression do we need to put on his mic? How much gain is needed?
You just think I talk so quietly?
Do you
Is that the thing?
do you tell
Am I a quiet talker?
if your dad was a pastor?
Mm-hmm. Still is.
Is a pastor? Would you? What's his level of speaking at you?
He's pretty loud.
Preaching? He's loud.
Yeah.
Is that like not mean, but like is that like raising your voice moments kind of thing?
He doesn't raise his voice much while he's speaking, but he is like the guy. He's the loudest guy in the room
Really?
whenever he comes in. Yeah.
So do you think have you ever like given a little
Been
sermon?
the loudest guy? Have
Yeah.
I ever been a preacher?
Done a
No.
little sermon?
No.
Do you feel a call on that?
I don't know.
Kind of cool.
Some
It
days I
could be
think
kinda
about
cool.
like, I love the art of storytelling.
I think no, but no. I think in a serious way, it does come back to the willingness.
Yeah.
Again, it's just this is about willing people. I think,
Mm-hmm.
and of course we know that there's a high responsibility for it.
For sure.
But speaking is interesting because I think that it's like when we see Jesus doing things, we want an example and model after that.
Mm-hmm.
And David's writing songs. Okay, songs are important to God.
Yeah.
Jesus giving the Sermon on the Mount, that's important.
Yeah.
So I think that we all kind of like it's just like the more it's kind of like a Keith Green kind of thing. Like we just want to be like little Jesuses.
Yeah.
So I think that like there's context for wisdom and discernment and gifting, but there's also we have the green light on looking at what God did and being like, yeah, I don't need to wait to be equipped
Yeah.
if the time comes.
For sure.
So I think that God's trying to tell you something.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
I'm receiving.
Yeah, and then we get your church attendance up because
There you
I want to go to your church, and I want to hear your outside voice over there. How's that feel? Feel good?
Feels good.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think. How's the hat?
Yeah, it's nice. Still fits.
Is it? Got nothing. I was gonna say like, is there Rogaine? I don't know what I was gonna say there. Have you ever tried that kind of thing?
Rogaine?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, like that. There's a lot. I'm getting a lot of ads for things like that. Yeah.
You got a lot of hair in it
I've
there.
been looking you up a lot. And my algorithm's like, okay, feed this to David. No. Yeah. There's a lot of things that could change your life. Apparently.
Mm-hmm. Loss
you,
of hair is one of
do
them.
you have any friends that have gone to Turkey for like?
No.
You know what I'm talking about? Like
yeah,
the hair
I did
thing?
the hair thing. Yeah.
No friends.
Nope. You?
Probably.
Yeah.
It's scary. You
Yeah.
ever seen like the?
I've seen the photos.
What's going on?
It doesn't look good.
It doesn't look like healthy.
No.
Or it's like, let me go to Mexico to have them amputate my arm and hope they clean it up.
Yeah.
Real good.
Yeah,
Like
no.
this is Well, they're using tequila down there. That's kind of scary.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not
I
my
don't think
thing.
I want someone in Turkey operating on my head.
No.
And for what?
It looks awful.
Just wear a beanie or a brim hat.
Yeah.
Save yourself. See, that is the justification for spending $500 to $700 on these hats. Allegedly, is you just solved a problem. Well,
Yeah.
I don't want to call it a problem.
It's cheaper.
I'm trying to say
It's
you
cheaper
have
than
a
going to
problem.
Turkey to get your hair fixed.
It's cheaper.
Probably.
Oh gosh,
How much do you think it costs to get that hair surgery?
I thought it was $3,000 to $5,000. I thought something
That's
like that.
it?
Well, yeah, that's what I heard. I thought that's why people go over there.
Really?
That's what I thought.
Oh man, I thought it.
10.
You look that up.
Yeah, look it up real quick.
I would say it's got to be more than that.
They are running a worship leader deal in
Yeah.
Turkey right now.
That's it.
$2,000 to $5,000 in Turkey. U.S. is more 8 to 15.
That's crazy.
That doesn't seem like that much
No,
to change your life. How's the drinks?
it's great.
Did yeah, Twigs. What's coming up next for David Leonard? And is there anything exciting coming up? A song you're working on, the studio, your crew with you, shows, anything to promote yourself?
Yeah, I mean, there's always songs. We're always working on something. I mean, the thing is nowadays you never know when anything's coming out. It's like we could be working on something and it doesn't come out for 2 years, or it comes out in a week.
Yeah.
So working on with a lot of amazing people, and then hitting the road a little bit this summer, mostly. Then going out with Big Daddy Weave in October, November,
Really?
which I'm excited about.
Nice.
Yeah, they're sweet dudes.
They're fun. Do they have do they have a sense of humor? Should I
big time?
get into that territory?
Big time. I think you could dive in.
Yeah.
They were kind enough. Me and my wife, when we first moved to town, we lived here for like a year or so. Like, ran out of money, couldn't live in an apartment. Like, we were trying to figure it out. And the guitar player, him and his wife were like, "Y'all come live with us."
Wow.
And they took us in for like 8 months. We lived with them,
Sheesh.
rent free,
And then you paid him back for all
and then
those.
paid them back.
That's awesome.
And it was incredible. But like, they're just those kind of people, man. They're just really sweet.
Big Daddy Weave. Where are they from?
Alabama.
They're like a household name. Been around forever.
Yeah,
Long
especially
time.
in the Christian world,
Yeah.
for sure. Yeah, I mean they're doing. You want to talk about some people who are doing some real ministry stuff
Absolutely.
on the road? Like,
Big Daddy Weave.
they're doing it.
That's
They're like,
sweet.
let's stop this thing and let's pray, and like legit breaking the mold of what it looks like.
Yeah, it's a good point to make because we have been involved in the touring world.
Yeah.
And a lot of I see more and more as more accounts and meme accounts come around and they try to make jokes, whatever. Some of them don't. They kind of forget maybe there's people involved sometimes, and also they've been maybe rightly so in some cases burned by the church and whatever, or maybe we're PK
Yeah.
and they've seen things,
Yeah.
and that can be hurtful. But it's always important to note that there are people out there
Yeah.
who are authentic and love God and walk out onto a stage. Maybe they really, God really did put them there.
Yeah,
They're trembling coming before the stage,
for sure.
and they don't have some back alley situation going on. They are there. I kind of think of some people. The classic story with like Casting Crowns, or like the youth people who
Yeah.
are going out on the road.
Yeah.
It's like it's not our job to like be the judge and jury
For sure.
in these situations. So that's one thing, because you don't ever know. But it's good to know for people out there that there's legitness happening. And we need to voice that more and more and be more transparent about that, because I think it's causing a lot of, again, I keep saying in this town, it's causing a lot of people to kind of not love going to church because they're just so negatively impacted by
Yeah.
thinking, I mean, I've made jokes about like, do we really need to be paying the graphic designer to do this logo?
For
Like,
sure.
whatever. But it's, so it's like, but it's like there's some hearts that are still like God's using people,
Yeah.
you know, and I think we need to be more vocal about that too.
Yeah.
It's like I've said it before many times with humor. It's like this is the idea of kind of bringing you on or bringing people on and like seeing if you laugh, you know,
Yeah.
seeing if you have an outside voice, seeing if you smile. It's like it's just a matter of unifying. It's not a matter of tearing down.
For sure.
And our culture has so much tearing down that the assumption when you walk into a church, the assumption when you see a meme account is there's a motive here
Yeah.
to be hurtful.
Yeah.
Or that there's someone got paid to do something.
For sure.
Or it's like you can have both things at the same time. You can be thinking there could be some of that going on,
Yeah.
but we have someone to report to at the end of our lives, and
Yeah.
it's like he's concerned with our hearts, and
that's never ended well. Like, look
Yeah.
at the people who have done that in the past. Like, and you look at I mean, I don't know. Just look at people who have done that, been the people who continue to tear down. Like,
yeah,
misery seeks misery kind of thing.
it's not sustainable.
It's not sustainable. No way. But if you can do this in a way that is like, okay, this is fun, but at the same time we can have real conversations, we can do this kind of stuff. I think that's the thing that brings people together. I think you got to be able to laugh, you got to be able to take yourself seriously at the same time.
Yeah.
Beauty comes out of it.
Yeah. I think that you need to be able to walk into church understanding it's kind of a little bit of the audience of one thing.
Yeah.
We have to kind of have a few things going on in our head, and that's why I feel like the jokes are warranted, because we can understand when we see things that's kind of silly.
Yeah.
Or this might be a little overboard, but like that's holding it in context with, also me. I have some issues.
Yeah.
I can be overboard and I can be judgy.
Yeah.
So I think that it's like people confuse, like I said, judge and jury earlier. People confuse do not judge as if like God's saying don't, like, just don't even think about anything.
Yeah,
that's
don't
going
have an
on.
opinion.
Yeah. So we need to be a people who are willing. It's kind of like said before, in the world, not of the world. We need to hold these two ideas together and understand that we're layered and full of depth. And I think a lot of the side that has problems with the church, those people are layered and full of depth, and they aren't seeing that maybe from us. And that could be another helpful deal.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you need to take off the brim hat and expose yourself.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you got to do that.
Yeah.
I'm saying you got to go on the piano and start crying.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you need to keep doing that.
But sometimes I do.
But maybe you could stage dive
Yeah.
and someone could take your hat and then you're like, God bless, take this hat.
Yes, you take it.
And they become the next David Leonard.
I pass it on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would that be so difficult?
No.
No, I don't think so.
No.
I don't think so. Well, David Leonard, it's been a real treat to have you on the show.
No, man.
You have gotten quieter and quieter as this has gone. I mean, I'm gonna have to Morse code over here.
I think I've got more comfortable. That's the thing, is the more comfortable I get, the more quiet I get, because I don't feel like I got to prove it.
So you and your wife just don't speak at this point.
No.
Yeah.
I haven't heard her talk in 12 years. I am the
That's
opposite.
very close.
I am the opposite.
Yeah.
The more I get to know somebody.
Do you like sharing between songs?
Do I like it? It terrifies me.
Yeah. Good.
It goes back to that pastor thing. I have grown to appreciate the moments of vulnerability.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. I bet you got a lot of those kind of things going on.
Yeah.
Because you probably bring that crew to the shows.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're ready to get their plaid on and unbutton a little bit.
Yeah.
Some jewelry.
I'm buttoning it down.
And then just cry.
Yeah.
You're a tearjerker?
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, I think there's a level of masculinity there that's, admirable. Right? Do you feel like empowered in that way?
Mm-hmm.
Because I think you do carry a sense of humility, and which is so funny to say that to someone, but But I think that it's better to be the opposite. It's worse to be the opposite.
Yeah,
it's worse to be the opposite. So the crew, when you're getting ready to do your show, you feel like that's pretty close to your heart.
Yeah, I mean, I just spent too many years trying to have it together, and trying to make people perceive that I had it together.
Totally.
Yeah.
Well,
that's exhausting.
Oh yeah.
Like, and I got to a certain point with that, mostly because of the acceptance that I had from my own family and friends and God. Just that I've realized that the more I am honest about where I've been, the more I'm honest about the grace that I've received. It's been beneficial to others.
Yep.
And I'm just sick of trying to put on face that I got it together, because I don't have it together. I don't.
No, yeah, we know. Yeah, we know that.
I don't. Yeah, most days I have no idea what I'm doing, but I do know that the Lord has continued to meet me in all of those places, and that's what I keep doing. I keep showing up and going.
How many kids do you have?
2.
2 kids, married. Yeah, you have things in order that ground you,
Mm-hmm.
and you are forced into being a father.
Yeah.
You are a dad.
Yeah.
And a husband.
Yeah.
Those are like absolute. Now that you have them, they're like absolute. They're foundational necessities that go into a priority of your life.
Yeah.
And they can only from that grounding can, it's like your cup overflows kind of thing. It's like it's only going to be from the things happening at home that like are going to be translated.
Yeah.
And I think that you do a good job of translating. And I think a lot of people see that.
Thanks.
I'm just saying that to be nice. I don't know. That's like,
I'll receive it.
yeah. No, I think that's for real. Well, everybody, Dave Leonard, dang it, fog machines ran out of all the fog. The Holy Spirit left the room and just got sucked straight out.
Just leaving.
I guess we overspent for the Holy Spirit. He moved on, so we're good.
Up the budget.
Let's move on to the next
fog juice.
Well, Dave Leonard, we understand that you have to get back out. You got to get back out to the people out there.
Yep.
The pastor just asked if the band could come, so
Okay.
that's you. and so
We got to go.
yeah, I guess we gotta get going. So we'll see you out there.
We'll do it.
Love it, everyone.
Thanks for having me.
David Leonard, he's got to go do his show.
We got to do it.
He's got the right hat on. The piano's plugged in. The fog's working out there, and David's headed out to rock on another banger. And we'll see you next time, David.